We are here to listen to Peter, Paul, and Mary. All three of them. I don't know who any of these three people are, but I know that this record is supposedly one of the best of the folk revival scene of the 1960s, whatever that is. And I know that this album was one of the few folk albums to go number one. And it did so in the year 1962. 1962. So we've been listening to a little bit of folk now. We listened to, Bob Dylan, and we listened to Joan Baez. So while we're here, I thought we would listen to this. It's got to be good, right? Went number one, has all this prestige attached to it. We're going to jump in. See if the lyrics work. No, of course they don't. Of course they don't. That would be too easy. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Peter, Paul, and Mary. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. We're upbeat. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, early in the morning, about the break of day, I asked the Lord, help me find the way.
Oh, wait.
Help me find the way to the promised land. This lonely body needs a helping hand. I asked the Lord to help me, please find the way. When the new day is a dawn.
Oh, this is a hit.
I pray to the Lord.
This is catchy.
Lead me there. Won't you guide me safely?
This reminds me of Ernie Ford.
Won't you let his body your burden share? I pray to the Lord. Won't you lead me, please? Lead me there. When the judgment comes, find the world in shame.
All right.
When the trumpet blows, won't you call my name? When the thunder rolls and the heavens rain, when the sun turns black, never shout again. When the trumpet blows, won't you call me, please? Call my name.
All right. Yeah, that was a banging opener. I was expecting more more like down-tempo, soft, foreboding, political, sad music. But that was like a nice jam. I mean, I guess maybe this is going to be a little bit breezier, being that it was number one. It probably does have some pop, folk sensibilities, if that's a thing. Like I said, reminded me of Tennessee Ernie Ford a little bit. At least one of the one record of his that I've heard, which is This Lusty Land, which is a really great record. I really like that. Just that nice kind of deeper, I mean, his voice, Peter or Paul, I don't think it was Mary, whoever was in the right channel over here. Not as deep as Ernie Ford, but a nice, like, low voice, smooth, buttery, nice, catchy guitar loop there. Yeah, I'm on board. 1 for 1. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, is this I Would Walk 500 Miles to Wind Up at Your Door?
If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles.
Was that 5?
You can hear the whistle blow.
I was promised 500.
100 miles.
Okay.
Lord, I'm 1. Lord, I'm 2. Lord, I'm 3. Lord, I'm 4. Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home.
Okay.
500 miles, 500 miles,
Ooh.
500 miles, 500 miles. Lord,
harmonies are interesting. The way they're panned.
This away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go home this away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
So yeah, that one was definitely much more in the realm of kind of what I was expecting. Like having heard Joan Baez, this felt kind of similar to that with this woman singing, and it's very like melancholy about being displaced and uncomfortable and away from your love, away from your family, blah, blah, blah. It was set to this nice and pretty guitar, good singing, but I thought it was all done very well. And then the interesting addition of Peter and Paul and the way that they have it where one is all the way left, one is right in the center, and one is all the way right. I think that's the smart way to do it when you have a trio like that. So, if the Kingston trio isn't doing that, they better take notes. I haven't listened to them at all. I have no idea. They're just catching a stray for no reason. Yeah, so I thought that was more what I was expecting, like I said, but then the fact that they were able to do that well and the previous track well just shows that they have a lot of dynamism and they can do quite a bit, especially with there being three people. I mean, I think that's a dynamic that they can continue to mine to great effect. So I guess let's see if they continue to do that.
I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I'm going back
Good spread again.
to California, place where I was partly raised. All through this world, I'm bound to ramble through storm and wind,
Interesting.
through sleet and rain. I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll take the very next train. Your friends, they say, I am a stranger.
Oh, man.
Never see my
That's
face
cool.
no more. There is just one promise that's given. We'll sail on God's golden shore. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I'm going back to California, place where I was partly raised.
Yeah, they killed that. That was great. I like the way that they are using their harmonies. They're not just flatly like stacking. They're, you know, I don't know the technical word for it, if it's some kind of counter harmony, counter revolution, something or other, where, you know, the one will still be lingering on the last phrase while these two continue, or this one will start singing the next phrase while these are on the last one, you know. There's just a good like way that they move through the lyrical passages in a way that keeps it dynamic, keeps it interesting, doesn't make any one particular set of notes like hang too long, because on one side or the other it's shifting in some way and staying new and fresh, which I appreciate. I don't know that I've really been hearing like the Byrds do that. I know the Beach Boys have been doing it, but kind of in a way that a little bit grates on me. Yeah, not bad. You know, not my favorite version of Man of Constant Sorrow, but pretty good and interesting. And I like the way that they have these melodic, melancholy, haunting, but still very chill and pretty and listenable and casual soundscape about them. Like, I don't know how exactly they're pulling it off, but I am enjoying it. Well mixed, good performances. All right.
This train don't carry no gamblers. This train.
Okay.
This train don't carry no gamblers. This train. This train don't carry no gamblers. No crap shooters, no midnight ramblers. This train don't carry no gamblers. This train. This train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train.
Oh, what the hell?
This train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train.
What does it carry?
This train don't carry no jokers, no hot-toned women, no cigar smokers. Well, this train don't carry no jokers. Well, this train doesn't carry my mother. Well, this train doesn't carry my mother. Well, this train.
You say that it's going to or don't?
This train doesn't carry my mother, my father, my sister, and my brother. This train doesn't carry my mother. Well, this train
Done carried them?
This train, she's bound for glory. Well, 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 this train, she's bound for glory. If you want to get to heaven, well, you've got to be holy. This train, she's bound for glory. Well, this train.
Man, that was moving. There's something there's a language to music, right? And somewhere in the linguistic breakdown of music, there has been communicated amongst musicians a way to make a song that is a train song, because they all kind of sound, you know, when you're listening to a train song, because this, like, and it's in the guitar, it's in the strumming of the guitar. I don't know how they do it, but this song is just as much a train song as, I think I'm thinking of it's Chuck Berry on Downbound Train, what's it called? There's some other train song that this one sounds like it, and I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they communicate that within the language of music, but you hear this song and you're like, yeah, I'm on a train. Yeah, that's just what it is. Of course. I've never been anywhere else. That was cool. It was energetic. A lot of these songs are just like moving too. They really, none of them overstay their welcome. They all just keep moving, you know? Like a train. Hey, we got lyrics. What the?
You take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water. Oh, 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 Hannah. You take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in
Okay.
the water. Oh, oh, Hannah, river, she come down, river, she come down. You travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the river, you travel on the water.
This is certainly different.
You travel on the river, you travel on the river.
This just sounds like more Chuck Berry.
You travel on the water.
Like the Havana Moon type.
Hannah, river, she come down. River, she come down. My home's across the river. My home's across the river. My home's across the river. My home's across the water. Oh, oh, Hannah.
This one's funny. You take a stick of bamboo, you take a stick of bamboo, you throw it in the water. I don't know about this one. That one was maybe my least favorite, but I can appreciate they included it. You know, it's a little something different, a little kind of out there. I would be curious to learn of the cross-pollination of folk music with whatever this is, if that's a common thing, you know? It was like learning that Hawaiian music and country music are buddies, and that's how we got the steel guitar into country music, you know? I'm sure there's all kinds of these that just naturally go together that I have yet to learn about. Oh my god, it's the classic. Oh man, this is the longest song?
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, bumped his head and he went to bed and he couldn't get up in the morning. Rain,
Is that how that song goes?
rain, go away, come again some other day.
Hey, I got an idea. We could all play hide and go seek inside. Then everybody hide, and I'll be it.
Huh?
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.
What is this? Are we combining like lullabies? No?
Pouring, the old man is snoring, bumped his head and he went to bed and he couldn't get up in the morning. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other.
They're kind of hitting that part, I'm not gonna lie.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children, they will burn. they will burn.
Oh.
It's raining, it's pouring.
But then we're back to this.
The old man is snoring.
I don't know what to think of this.
Bumped his head and he went to bed and he couldn't get up in the morning. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
What are we counting? I'm so confused.
Won't be my father's Jack. No, I won't be my mother's Jill. I'll be a fiddler's wife and fiddle when I will.
Like, I don't.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Bumped his head and he went to bed and he couldn't get up in the morning.
That's my favorite part.
Rain, rain, go away, come again some other. 85, 90, 95, 100.
Anyone round my base is it? Ready or not, here I come.
Is that?
Oli oli and free.
I feel strange about that one. Individual components of it worked very nicely for me, particularly the titular phrase, you know. But then I didn't feel like they blended it well enough into other parts, or like definitely, you know, like a childhood innocence and stuff. And I guess like, and you know, there's reference to like a Jack and Jill and stuff. So like, it's going for that kind of vibe, and it just feels like a general amalgam of children's songs and references and vibes, which I can respect, I suppose. It's just not necessarily for me. I don't know that I would want to hear this one too often. A little lengthy. I don't know. Maybe I just got to access my inner child or something. But that feels stowed away. I don't feel like I can listen to that and break him out of there. He's thrashing at the bars, but he's well locked away. So, I mean, I don't know the last time I thought of the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. So, thank you for that, Peter, Paul, and Mary, reminding me of the good old days. Now everything sucks. Oh.
You read about Samson, you read about his birth. He was the strongest man that ever lived on earth.
I think.
One day Samson was walking alone. He looked down on the ground, he saw an old jawbone. He lifted up that jawbone and he swung it over his head. And when he got to moving, 10,000 was dead. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down.
Oh.
Samson and the lion got in attack. Samson, he crawled up on the lion's back. You read about this lion, he killed the man with his paw. Samson got his hands around that lion's
He's not playing.
that beast. The lion was dead, and the bees made honey in the lion's head. If I had my way, if I had my way in this wicked world, if I had my way, I would tear this building down.
This is crazy.
She was a woman, she was fine and fair. She had lovely looks, God knows, and cool black hair. Delilah, she climbed up Samson's knee. She said, tell me where your strength lies, if you please. She talked so fine, she talked so fair. Samson said, Delilah, out on my way, head my way, clean out your way, and my friends will be like an extra man. If I had my
No, that was crazy. That was wild. I was not expecting to be jamming like that, really. Is that how the story ends, I guess? I don't really know, like, the story as much as the characters, and that he had hair that made him strong. Was it just that he said, cut my hair off, and then that was it? Is this an alternate story wherein the songwriter is having his way with the story, and thus this is a different outcome? I don't know the story well enough to know that to be the case. Like, did Samson die to the lion? I don't think he did, because that would be lame. I don't know. I'm in over my head, but musically, I did enjoy that song. That one was really upbeat, really cool, and especially the delivery. One of the guys, he was delivering, and he was like out of breath with it. He was like emphasizing, he was getting all breathy with it and stuff. Like it was like an early Rolling Stones song or something like that. And I felt like that was really, I thought that was cool. I thought that was very cool for this genre, and just, it was going hard. I liked it. Now we're chilling.
The cruel war is raging. Johnny has to fight. I want to be with him from morning till night. I want to be with him. It grieves my heart so. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Monday is the day that your captain will call you, and you must obey. Your captain will call you. It grieves my heart so. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no.
This one's nice.
I'll tie back my hair. Men's clothing I'll put on. I'll pass as your comrade as we march along.
They should make a movie about this.
I'll pass as your comrade. No one will ever know. Won't you let me go with you? No, my love, no. Oh Johnny, I fear you unkind. I love you far better than all of mankind. I love you far better than words can e'er express. Won't you let me go with you? Yes, my love, yes.
Oh, yes. That was sweet.
Yes, my love, yes.
There is kind of a, like, even in a song like that, their means of harmonizing and their kind of just like gliding melodies and the pretty lilting guitar do kind of render the songs gentle and pleasant and casual in a way that I feel like similar subject matter has been treaded on more heavily, like with more of a downtrodden thumbprint, you know? I don't know if I'm articulating that exactly well, but what I mean is that, like, this still sounds relatively fun, even if it's not ostensibly. Like, this is about a war, you know, and a lover who wants to join their partner who's, you know, going off. So, like, I find this pleasantly listenable and put-onable in a way that the other records of folk music have not been thus far, which I guess makes sense for why it was thus a #1 album. Duh.
When I was just a lad of 10, my father said to me, come here and take a lesson from the lovely lemon tree. Don't put your faith in love, my boy, my father said to me. I fear you'll find that love is like the lovely lemon tree. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet.
Wait.
But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat.
What's happening?
Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat.
And then back.
One day beneath the lemon tree, my love and I did lie. A girl so sweet that when she smiled, the stars rose in the sky.
Bars.
We passed that summer lost in love beneath the lemon tree. The music of her laughter hid my father's words from me.
What?
Lemon tree,
Hid my father's words?
pretty, and the lemon
Oh, right, because my father said to me.
but the fruit of
Right.
the
Got you.
is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. One day she left without a word. She took away the sun.
What?
And in the
Bars,
dark
but what?
she'd left behind, I knew what she had done. She'd left me for another. It's a common tale, but true. A sadder man, but wiser now. I sing these words to you.
And now he's taken up the refrain.
Tree very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet.
That's clever.
The
Clever.
fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Tree very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet, but the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree.
Interesting.
Lemon tree.
Huh.
Lemon tree.
I felt like the two different component parts of the song kind of were clumsily transitioned into and out of each other, but I liked the general gist of what was going on here. I liked the song. I liked the clever perspective switch where by the end the son is, reinforcing the dad's beliefs and echoing his sentiments and saying the hook.
If I had a hammer, I'd a hammer in the morning, I'd a hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd a hammer out danger, I'd a hammer out a warning, I'd a hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh, if I had a bell, I'd a ring it in the morning, I'd a ring it in the evening.
Okay, don't give this one a bell.
All over this land, I'd a ring out danger, I'd a ring out a warning, I'd a ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh, if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, well, I got a hammer and I got a bell and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between the brothers and the sisters
Nice.
all over this land.
That was slick.
It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between the brothers and the sisters all over this land.
Man, these songs are just moving too. Like, the effect is definitely ruined because I keep pausing and yapping in between each one of them, but like they just, it's very breezy. It's very breezy. Yeah, I liked how that song just kind of built and crescendoed there at the end with the revelation of what the hammer and the bell and the song were. I thought that was, again, just smart songwriting. I reckon they didn't write any of these songs, or very few, if any, but yeah, I thought that was well done, well performed, good stuff here. As we're wrapping up, I think the next one is maybe the last one. I'm just thinking about this holistically and what it all was offering, and, you know, good stuff. Not last, okay. Maybe penultimate. Indeed.
Oh, once I had a little dog. His color, it was brown.
Nope.
I taught him for to whistle, to sing and dance and run.
No.
His legs, they were 14 yards long. His ears so very wide. Around the world in half a day, upon him I could ride. Sing, Carry-O-Day, sing, autumn to May. Oh, once I had a little frog. He wore a vest of red.
Oh, we're not.
He'd lean upon his silver cane, a top hat on his head.
We're not killing the dog?
He'd speak of far-off places.
I'm so happy.
Of things to see and do, and all the kings and queens he'd met while sailing in a shoe. Sing, Carry-O-Day, sing, autumn to
I like the fantastical element here.
Oh, once I had a flock of sheep. They grazed upon a feather. I'd keep them in a music box from wind or rainy weather. And every day the sun would shine. They'd fly all through the town to bring me back some golden rings, candy by the pound. Sing, Carry-O-Day, sing, autumn to May.
All right.
Oh, once I had a downy swan. She was so very frail. She sat upon an oyster shell and hatched me out a snail. The snail it changed into a bird, the bird to butterfly. And he who tells a bigger tale would have to tell a lie.
Ah,
Sing,
smart, man.
Sing, autumn to May.
That again, clever little lyrics there at the end. That's that clever way to imply that everything is a truth, and, you know, anything one-upping this would be a falsehood. I liked it. I'm also very glad that the dog introduced in the beginning was not horribly murdered in the course of the song, and we didn't have to deal with it in excruciating and gripping detail. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, I just liked the folky, fairy quality about it, like the fantasy element of it. You know, it just felt like a story that you would hear while you were like Like you're I feel like I'm just like canoeing in the bayou or something, and someone has a banjo and is sitting in the front of my canoe and is singing that song. That's how I felt about that one. All right, last track. I like this guitar already.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, every one. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone for husbands, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn?
That's funny.
Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the husbands gone?
Okay, all right.
Long time passing. Where have all the husbands gone? Long time ago.
They're at the brothel, I'm betting.
Where have all the husbands gone? Gone for soldiers, everyone.
Damn it.
Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
The soldiers are gonna be at the brothel, though.
Where have all the soldiers gone?
Ready?
Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone?
Here we go, ready?
Gone to graveyards, everyone. Oh, when will
Well,
they ever learn? Oh,
Now it wasn't funny.
where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing.
Okay, what could be the answer to this?
Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
It blew my mind. Why didn't I see that coming? Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Long time passing.
Whoa. Whoa.
All the flowers gone.
Whoa.
Long time ago.
Whoa.
Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, every one. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn?
They went crazy on that one. Pete, that's a Pete Seeger song? Or maybe that's like a traditional or something? I don't know. That was wild. That was not what I was expecting. That has definitely broadened my understanding of what folk music can be and what it can sound like. Although I do see that it does in fact say folk pop. So that sounds about right, I suppose. Yeah, like I said a couple of times, seemingly a lot more pleasant and listenable and casual and gentle, and, you know, not treading on the dark topics with as much severity. There is a little bit more levity to it and, you know, musical upbeatness to it at times. I like their gliding harmonies. They have some great vocal melodies. I like the way that they harmonize in a way that I haven't heard other folks do. I articulated it better whenever I said it the first time I observed it in this video. The only thing I guess that this didn't expand my understanding of folk music with is that this wasn't any more instrumentally lush. There still wasn't like drums or like horns or anything like that. So it still does seem very much that folk music is steeped in like, you're on an acoustic and that's it. That's all you're getting. Maybe you get like a little shaker or something, but like nothing really crazy is gonna happen there. At least that's what I'm suspecting thus far. This whole top record, or top half of this, I thought had some really particularly strong musicality, and then this bottom half here, I think, had some particularly strong lyricism, like the story that was told in If I Had My Way, the story that was told in Cruel War, the Lemon Tree, the way the perspective switch there. If I Had a Hammer had some interesting historical, or I don't know if historical is the right word, but it had some interesting tales and spins on them. Autumn to May, yeah, just a lot of interest. And then Where Have All the Flowers Gone was a mind bleep, as they call it. And I don't necessarily remember that happening as much with some of these earlier tracks, like Man of Constant Sorrow is Man of Constant Sorrow. Bamboo was, something. It's Raining was this weird lullaby amalgam childhood innocence thing that was cool. Yeah, there's a lot to like on this record. I was pleasantly surprised. I want to listen to this more and more of this, I think. It was quite enjoyable. Let's read the little blurb here by Bruce Eder. The debut album by Peter, Paul, and Mary is still one of the best albums to come out of the 1960s folk music revival. Well, what do you mean still? That's not going to change, is it? Nothing else came out? Did we find a bin with other 1960s folk revival music? Anyway, I know what you mean. It's aged well. It's a beautifully harmonized collection of the best songs that the group knew, stirring in its sensibilities and its haunting melodies as it crosses between folk, children's songs, and even gospel. Lighthearted fare, Lemon Tree, which became their first hit single, coexisted with more earnest material, particularly If I Had a Hammer. Ironically, the trio's version of the latter song, which Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes had written in the early days of the Weavers' history, helped push popular folk music in a more political direction at the time, but it was another song in their repertory, Seeger's Where Have All the Flowers Gone, that also indirectly helped jumpstart that movement. Did you get all that? The group had performed it in Boston at a concert attended by the Kingston Trio, who immediately returned to New York and cut their own version, which charted as a single early in 1962. Other highlights include It's Raining and 500 Miles. Peter, Paul, and Mary, which hit the top spot on the album charts as part of a 185-week run. 3 years is the purest of the trio's albums, laced with innocent good spirits and an optimism that remains infectious. I would agree with just about all of that. I don't know that I would have highlighted It's Raining or 500 Miles, honestly. I might have highlighted some of the back half ones, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this track list, and there's really not too many that are downers or too many that are duds. I thought that was plenty pleasant, and I'm glad to have listened to that. So, what else do they have real quick? Let me just check, and then we're gonna... Do I have anything else? Oh, yeah, oh god, they got a whole bunch more. That Late Again, that 1968 one way over there, that's a cool cover. So Moving is the next one. That is gonna do it for Peter, Paul, and Mary. I quite enjoyed this album. I thought it was cool. I'm glad I listened to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.